Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The Boy Who Lived, Mr. and Mrs. Dursley of Number 4, Private Drive, were proud to say that they were perfectly normal. Thank you very much. They were the last people you'd expect to be involved in anything strange or mysterious, because they just didn't hold with such nonsense. Mr. Dursley was the director of a firm called Groenings, which made drills. He was a big, beefy man with hardly any neck, although he did have a very large mustache. Mrs. Dursley was thin and blonde, and had nearly twice the usual amount of neck, which came and very useful, as she spent so much of her time craning over garden fence, spying on the neighbors. The Dursley had a small son called Dudley, and in their opinion was there was no finer boy anywhere. The Dursley had everything they wanted, but they also had a secret, and their greatest fear was that somebody would discover it. They didn't think he could bear it anyone found out, found out about the Potters. Mrs. Potter was Mr. Dursley's sister, but they hadn't met for several years. In fact, Mr. Dursley pretended she didn't have a sister, because her sister and her good-for-nothing husband were as Yundersleys as it was possible to be. The Dursley shuddered to think what the neighbor would say if the Potters arrived in the street. The Dursley knew that the Potters had a small son, too, but they had never even seen him. This boy was another good reason for keeping the Potters away. They didn't want that lay mixing with a child like that. When Mr. and Mrs. Dursley woke up on the dull Great Tuesday, our story started. There was nothing about the cloudy sky outside to suggest that strange and mysterious thing would soon be happening all over the country.